James Holder, IFL TV, in association with Macklin's Gym Up. With me, I've got former British champion Darren Hamilton. Okay, that Hammer. What's happening, mate? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Good.
It's been a little while since we caught up. How's life treating you outside of the ring? How are you finding things?
Do you know what? It's good, man. It's really good. Getting a really good response. Gyms, I'm working at some good gyms, making decent money and that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy.
Do you get bored the fact that you're not competing anymore?
Do you know what? There's something missing. I mean, I think it's punching someone in the face. You know what I mean?
You looked at me a bit eager. There's no issue.
Legally with 16s. I want to punch someone with 16s. But yeah, I mean, every now and again, I mean, I made an offer by some up and coming pros who want to do a little bit of moving around, sparring and stuff. And I thought, well, I might as well try and get back in shape again and just do a bit of sparring, just for not to get paid, but just for the, that thing that's missing. Yeah.
How do you replace that adrenaline, that rush you get from fighting, going into? I know you fought a lot of the times as the underdog as well, so probably a bigger buzz when you pull off some of these big wins.
I got a new hobby, which is like weightlifting. So I've been doing a lot of weightlifting, trying to get big. Okay. I work on my pins. If you remember from boxing, I had really skinny legs, big top half.
Is this why you've been doing this bike work?
You've
been doing this
everywhere, bro. I don't know, you Londoners, you like to drive. I think to myself, you guys are crazy, like you drive. I'm from the country, so like I had to do stuff, anything to do with fitness. So this bike here gets me from A to Z. I'm riding everywhere, I'm enjoying it. I've moved to Woolwich now, so I'm enjoying a fresh country air. So I'm doing bike rides, I'm doing weightlifting. I just want to get back into the boxing side of things, but not serious. People keep saying, when you make a comeback, it's like, wow, come on, man. There's a thin line between reality and being delusional, and that's what a lot of fighters do. They go, oh, I make a comeback, ruin their legacy. I mean, I'm all about legacy, so I'm not gonna ruin it. You'll always remember what I did, who I am, and where I came from. So, yeah, I'm not gonna ruin that. I'm not gonna ruin that for any money in the world.
How much does it mean to have that Lonsdale belt? That big sort of well-respected duel, if you like.
Oh, come on, man! I think it was one of the greatest experiences of my life. Obviously, I don't like saying that in front of my mother and my kids, because they go, "No, your child being born was," but it kind of was, but it is. But you know, I mean, it's nothing. You can't compare to it. And until you win a title, until you win it the way I won it, then it's not going to be. It's not going to be. I mean, obviously, just winning it normally would have been great, but to win it the way I won it, could never compare. It took me a year to come down from the cloud that I came up to. Off of winning that title, do you know what I mean? But I loved it so much. When I didn't win it, when I thought I should have won it, I bought myself a nice replica. So I got a replica of it. It looks kind of the same, but yeah.
Do you still talk to your old trainer Harry Andrews and the rest of the team? Because once you've got that bond with someone through boxing, how hard is it when you're sort of not picking up the phone to them every day to go out?
Weird, I think that's what's missing as well. The discipline of having someone going out. Are you drinking? Are you doing this? Are you training? Are you running? Have you had sex? Yeah, I mean, no, we don't have that. We don't have that. Unfortunately, we don't have that kind of relationship. But if I seen Harry, yeah, we're talking stuff and that. Yeah. I just saw Barry. Barry was one of my trainers as well. I just saw Barry. Barry was in the gym. We still talk. We have a laugh. The ones I have the closest relationship with Spencer. Can you actually believe that? After everything happened, and me and Spencer still talk and tag each other and stuff and like each other's stuff. And, do you know what I mean? But yeah, me and Spencer still remain close. But yeah.
Do you think we'll ever see you giving some of your knowledge back and training fighters? Do you think you've got the patience to train another man and be responsible for that man in terms of?
Do you know what? I'm passionate about it because the job that I do is one of the jobs I do is I do white collar. So what I do is I pass on this knowledge to white collar people, and successfully. The knowledge is that effective that I trained 10 fighters. I trained 10 fighters for the last boxing show that we promoted, Bad Boy Promotions, White Collar Box Promotions, and out of the 10, 7 won. 3 of them won by knockout. I mean, I never had many knockouts in my career, but the way they knock people out, but it's the way they utilize the information that I gave them. So what I was giving them, I was giving it on a white collar level, but to give it on a pro level would be more. I feel like I'm getting something more back. Not saying that the white collar don't matter, but yeah, I would love to work with a pro. But I mean, the patience and the amount of work that goes into it. Do I have enough time to do it? I don't know. It would have to worked on a sort of like a half and half basis, working with someone else. Do you know what I mean?
People that fought you and sparred you said your style was just horrible.
Oh, disgusting.
So awkward, so just sort of wiry and so awkward to hit. How would you even instill that into another fighter? Because it seems to be one of them things you've naturally got, or you haven't got. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that, off the back of you saying that's exactly what I do install. I installed is that I don't change it. It's like people say that a great trainer should train people differently. I only do 2 types of styles, and it's obviously the come forward fighter and the fighter that obviously who's reserved, who's going to attack but also counter at the same time. There's only 2 different styles, and those are the 2 different modes that I had. and they say a great trainer should be able to train different styles. But I just think that my training is so effective for everyone could do it, especially beginners. Because I call it the idiot's guide to boxing, because what I do is doesn't require any kind of like natural skill.
So I can pick it up pretty quickly.
Yeah, I can teach you in a week, man. God damn it, hook me up, man. Yeah, the number's also on 539. So yeah, it's something that I can give, and I feel that it's effective. The reason why I know it's effective, when I do have a little move around with my clients, and they got my style, I find them hard to hit, and they frustrate me. Do you make sense? So yeah, effective. But I'd love to give someone who wanted to learn, and someone who wanted to get up at 4 a.m, someone who wanted to put in the work that I put in, someone who definitely would follow the guidelines of how to become a champion. I'd love to work with someone like that. So there's an advert to anyone who's up and coming. It's a good advert, isn't it? Bare people watch this, isn't it? Any up and coming fighters, any weight, I do it any weight that wants to be a success in this thing and learn the secret and learn the blueprint of how you win this thing. Then come hook me up, and I've got the secret science. Holler at me.
How much boxing do you still watch? You know, you're not actively involved in fighting. Do you still excited to watch cards? Do you go and watch cards live? Do you watch cards on the TV?
Yeah.
What excites you about
boxing? But I'm excited to watch boxing, but I'm a bit more like not like you see, like how boxing fans, they'd watch anything. I wouldn't. In the last Mayweather fight, I wouldn't stay apart my bed to watch that. The Ward fight. Yeah, I wouldn't watch that. That would just piss me off. No disrespect to Anthony Joshua, like something like that would. If I missed that, wouldn't be the end of the world. But Anthony Joshua, Dylan White, I was like that. Ward and Kovalev, I like that. Do you know what I mean? But I'm not.
Any interest in watch as well?
Yeah, I'm like that as well. Everything I want to watch it all, the trash talking, it all, I love it. Yeah, yes, man. That's what I'm talking about. I'm that kind of boxing fan. There's only certain things I'm like one of them kind of ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't want to hear the camp's been great.
No. And even though I don't like MMA, anything Conor McGregor's on, I'm on that. Do you know what I mean? So I'm on fights that are fights.
I'm not really into the karate myself. I can't really get to grips with it.
Can't get to grips with it, but he does, bruv.
I respect the art, and I respect Conor, obviously, but I mean...
And that's why he's taken over, because he's brought the art into it. You know, like he's got like a way how you beat a man. Science. Do you know what I mean? I love that. Do you know what I mean? And it's the shit that they can't see.
Do you see any similarities between maybe normal people don't see as a fighter between MMA and boxing? Obviously, I know you've got the stand-ups quite similar, but I don't know much about MMA, but see what Conor McGregor does, like how he thinks. Like he even was at one time I see one video. He was at a weigh-in and he was saying how when he was at the weigh-in, how the guy was doing this with his right hand. He says, "Look, he looks like he's gonna throw his right hand." So he taunted it. Was the guy he beat again for the title? The first guy, not the last. You have to forgive me. I don't really sort of
forget
watch
it. Anyway, if anyone's watching this, you know what I'm talking about. It's the kind of guy who can't speak English, and he was getting in his head and saying lots of cursing him in his language. That dude, he was at a face-off, and the guy was doing this, and he looked at the fact that the guy was doing the guy that was favoured his right hand. He said he's gonna throw his right hand, and he's gonna telegraph it. Made the man telegraph the right hand, then check. He was a southpaw, and he check hooked him, innit? Was it? If I saw he check hooked him, that's it. He checked left-handed him and knocked him out. Bam, first round. He said what he was going to do, and he did it. That's what I'm talking about. So his science in MMA. That's why he's doing so well. I don't think everyone else in MMA. So I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on this. But from what I can understand, my understanding is he looks at stuff. He looks at the way how the body works, where the body moves. And his understanding, his overstanding of the fight game is what's put him where he is today. And that's what a lot of boxers need to do. They need to overstand this game. I think a lot of fighters do what they're doing. Like a lot of fighters just listen to their trainer and they go, I mean, that's what made me a success. Man would tell me something, someone to tell me something. And sometimes me and Harry we'd have to reason. So Harry would say, I want you to jab like this. I want you to jab. I go, no, Harry, I want to jab like this. Okay, we'll both do both then. Let's do both. The reason why I jab like this is for a reason. It's to draw them in, talk, conversation. So I don't understand stuff. I overstand why I do stuff, which is the reason why I throw 7 jabs. Like I said, that person wants to work with me, let's do some work. Give me a session. And what I'll do is I'll show you how 7 ways to throw a jab, 7 ways how to block a jab. Do you know 7 ways? I guarantee you this, the average fighter on the street only knows how to throw 1 jab. And they step with it every time. Is that true? Yeah. Yes.
Listen, if that don't work out, you can always do some Reggie Yates double work with a new haircut. With a new haircut,
you're killing me. You're killing me. Oh no, you're killing me. You're killing me. You're killing me. Do you know what I've been getting a few times at boxing shows? No one don't go, "Oh, you're Darren Hammer." They go, "Wait, you look like Floyd Mayweather." Like, I feel like, okay, fuck it. Okay, you don't remember who I am. I could just do a Floyd. Yeah, bless him. Yeah. I could do a Floyd double if people think I like him. Yeah.
If we crossed you and Ian Lewison together.
Fuck off. You're mugging it now. You're mugging it now. You're mugging it.
Listen, man.
Yeah, bless.
Good to spend a bit of time with you. I appreciate it, mate.
It's good to still be remembered because I was just passing through. I was just passing through the gym. That's where I train and do my one-to-ones.
It's always good to get you on the channel, mate. It said. So
peace.
Appreciate it, mate.
Big up everyone. Big up iFilm. You're big. I was the one. I was there doing this thing when it wasn't even big.
You was on the gym before anyone watched it.
Before everyone even watched it. Yeah. Now you're on some. You're on like what? You're on how many viewers now strong?
How many views have we got? 158 million.
Jesus Christ.
That's a lot of views.
That's a lot of views.
Wish I had
good.
£1 of views.
Imagine that, or even 20 pence a view.
Even 1 pence a view.
Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Bless.